Barbershop conversations, man. I'm watching the post-fight press conference with Devin Haney, and I'm just gonna say, this kid is classy, man. This kid is classy, man. I'm gonna tell you why he's classy. Let me pause this, man, so I can finish it after this video. The kid is classy, man, and why he's that. Let me give me some light, but I gotta go against it for it to come out. But yeah. I saw the minute clip of him and going into Kambosos, and he said he changed his life. And I thought that was just so eloquent because 10 years from now, they're going to really realize what they did for each other. They're going to be mad at each other. I mean, Kambosos is going to be angry. Haney's going to ride off into the sunset, off to greener pastures. But this is the reality of it. Devin Haney goes to the Hall of Fame. Kambosos gets $15 million. And everybody's happy, man. It is what it is, man. But I'm looking at Devin now, and I say, this kid is so classy, man. Like, he's so classy. And I think that people need to understand, man, he's the world champion. This is just my opinion. He's the world champion. And he's not just the black champion. He's not just the white champion. He's not just Mexican's champion. He's the world champion. And if there's only a handful of boxers, dare I say that, there's a couple of handful of boxers, man. I don't want to, that can carry that torch. And I think with his characteristics, I really think he can, you know, and I'm really happy for him. Like I get overjoyed, man, because he's part of the new era. I didn't come in with Devin. I came in with more or less like the '08 class, which co-joined with the '012 class. That's my era where I started. And I'm talking about the Olympics, right? And but this guy has so much character, man. So much character, man. How he's being selfless in the interview. And by the way, why the hell did that motherfucker touch Devin Haney's pizza, dog? The nerve of yo entitled ass. Fuck you doing touching this man's pizza, man? Let this man Anyhow, man, I'll just leave that alone, man. But he think the title that he has gives him the right to touch Devin's pizza, man. Who touches other people's food, man? The fuck is... Anyways, man, I'll digress, man. But I'm going to say he's the world champion. He's not the Black Panther. He's not a civil rights leader. He is a world champion. And Devin has the characteristics to move boxing forward outside of boxing, especially as a humanitarian. And I'm listening to him now, man, and he's just a beautiful kid. He's just a beautiful kid, man. The kid don't drink. He's similar to me. Don't drink, don't smoke. You know, and I wish him well. And I wish he gets another 2 fight like this, man. I wish that these motherfuckers get it, man. I'm glad he said he's going to stay at 135 because the leverage that he has, he understands the leverage that he has at 135. So hopefully he gets Lomachenko, and then Shakur gets his tune up at 35, and hopefully they can meet. And, you know, it is what it is. But nothing's happening until Bob can secure the belts at 140, and then they'll do like a smooth transition. I'm not sure if you guys understand, that's typically how it works in boxing. If the promoter has access to the next weight class. So that's what he did with Teofimo and Josh Taylor. So he hopes to do that again. But anyways, man, congratulations to Team Haney. Spectacular performance. And I'm glad I didn't see Chaining Day. Last time he was in Australia, he had Chaining Day. He had like 15, 20 chains, and everybody got one. I'm glad that's over with. You know what I mean? I'm just, y'all know how I feel about these young, I'm gonna say men of color, because David Benavidez has chains too that I don't agree with. You know what I mean? So, but congratulations to Devin. He looked better. I thought he looked better. I thought he took more risks. I thought he was more fan appealing. And it's going to take a great fighter to beat him. That's it, man. It's going to take a great fighter to beat him. And we get to see Lomachenko on the 29th. I think his ability to turn Lomachenko. Who's going to turn each other the most? Devin was great in the clinches. Once he got acclimated to the fight, he became great in the clinches. He became more physical with his height and his leverage, so he was able to apply more pressure because he's taller and longer in the clinches. I'm interested to see what Lomachenko looks like on the 29th. I'll be calling Bob the first week of November because that's the only interview y'all care about nowadays that I do. So I'll call him once the puzzle is complete, and then I'll see where they're at with that. But I'm pretty sure it'll be in New York around that April 30th, 23rd range after the Final Four. I can see that fight happening. So that's the way I see it. I'm going off of how Bob scheduled this past year. He had Shakur April 30th. So, and Bob is not going to plan nothing around March Madness. He never does. So, nothing substantial, that is. So, Barbershop Conversations. Congratulations to Team Haney. Devin, I thought you were great. I thought you were good. I thought you were good. I still think you can get better. You got to find a way to go to get that uppercut hook combination. You know what I mean? Jab hook. You got to find a way to understand that distance a little better. You know what I mean? A little better. And you got to, yeah. I mean, it's so much more. But he's so good. He's so good. It's going to take a great fighter. It's going to take a Shakur Stevenson level to beat this man. It just is what it is, man. At 135, it's going to take the only person I think can beat him right now, not unless Lomachenko comes out and looks like amazing. Only person that has a chance to beating this kid at 35 is Shakur. I think him and Tank is a great fight. I think it's a great fight. Great fight. And I think he'll frustrate Tank, you know, but we'll see. We can disagree on that. But I think those three and Ryan Garcia got a chance to do something real special if they understand the situation that they're in and fuck the fans. Last name, y'all. Fuck the fans. Fuck your promoters. Fuck your managers. Y'all find a way to get 8 guys that y'all can round robin, and then y'all fight each other once every 6 months, or for the next 3 years, y'all should be fighting each other, making $5 million a fight minimum, getting paid $4 to $5 million a fight. And, you know, and if you lose, it's okay because you're coming back because y'all controlling what y'all do. So anyways, Barbershop Conversations, man. Hopefully our aptitude is as such, you know what I mean, where this can happen. But I think Devin's a great kid. I'm 3 minutes and 41 minutes into his post-fight press conference, and I'm about to finish watching that now. But characters on 10, and George Kambosos changed his career, changed his life, and Devin so too changed George Kambosos' life. So Barbershop Conversations. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.